Hello, and welcome to Entirely English. Today's session is a basic introduction to English punctuation. Before we get into that, I want to thank Mike Williams, who was my 99th subscriber. Woo! Welcome, Mike. I hope you enjoy these videos. Do put some information in the comments below so we can get to know you. And we have made 100 subscribers. Yay! It's only taken me like a year and a half or something. But, well, I would like to welcome our 100th subscriber, but it's one of those that YouTube hasn't shared their identity with me. So, whoever you are, thank you for making it around 100. Maybe by the year 3025, I'll get 1,000. Who knows? But today we are looking at punctuation. So let's get into that. Now, I had presumed, as with many things, that these things are the same around the world. But I have learned since that that is not the case. English punctuation is fairly straightforward. We have the exclamation mark, and that is for exclamations. When you exclaim something, shout it, or shocked, like "Stop that!" or "He told you that?" Question marks symbolize a question. Unlike, I think it's Spanish, where they have an upside down question mark at the start of the question. In English, it's just at the end. Full stop, what the Americans call period, which in English just sounds horrible, should not be there. Full stop means the end of the sentence. It's a full stop. Now, a sentence can be formed of one or two or more clauses. For that, you need to look at a more detailed class. We're just doing a brief introduction here. But full stop is the end of a sentence. Sentences should start with a capital letter. That is also counted as punctuation, as is capital letters for nouns and so forth. That is also in the class of punctuation. And we have the colon, which is kind of difficult for a lot of people to comprehend. The simple idea is it's like a mathematical equals sign. So you say, I have a lot of cars, and then you put a colon and a list. A Ferrari, a Lamborghini, a Mini, blah, 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 blah. So a lot of cars equals these things. The one punctuation which seems to cause the most confusion is the comma. So that's what we're really going to focus on now. Before we look at the comma, it's important that you realize what punctuation is. Now, this is one of my favorite pictures. It's not my favorite because it's well drawn or is very realistic or anything. It's the title. The title makes this picture very interesting. Ceci ne est pas un pipe, which translates as this is not a pipe. So the title makes it interesting because it makes you think. This is not a pipe. It is an image of a pipe, and punctuation is the same thing. In fact, written words are the same thing. The word chair is not a chair. It's a symbol, a representation of a chair. And punctuation is exactly the same.